और इस तरह शुरू हुई मानव इतिहास की सबसे खूनी क्रांति। अंग्रेजों ने इसे सिपाही विद्रोह करा दिया, पर हिंदुस्तानियों के लिए यह था पहला स्वतंत्रता संग्राम। स्वतंत्रता संग्राम का पहला शहीद बनकर उसने आने वाली पीढ़ियों को आजादी के लिए लड़ने की प्रेरणा दी। आजादी का वो सपना जो मंगल ने देखा था, आखिर 90 साल बाद पूरा हुआ, जब 15 अगस्त 1947 के दिन हिंदुस्तान आजाद हुआ।
But India's independence leaders were divided over what should happen when Britain left. The Indian National Congress, under its leaders Pandit Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi, demanded a single state where all religions would live side by side. But many Muslims feared living under a Hindu majority. One of the largest, most ethnically diverse nations in the world has been divided. One country will now become two, India and Pakistan. Throughout August and September, the columns of refugees grew and grew, from hundreds of thousands to millions.
I missed my friends. I couldn't understand why they had to go. Why were they pushed away? The only thing was that they were being pushed away. I knew they were not going happily, so I couldn't understand why.
The border created in 1947 would become the focus for 3 wars and 60 years of animosity between the government of India and Pakistan. But for the people of the two countries, it was the tragedy of separation that lingered on.
अमन और शांति की ये दीवार अशांति और दुश्मनी का प्रतीक बन गया, और इसका एक नतीजा था कारगिल। कारगिल में विजय तो मिली, पर ये जीत की कीमत बहुत बड़ी थी, जो हमारे हजारों नौजवानों ने चुकाई, और इनमें से एक थे लेफ्टिनेंट विजय ठाकुर।
Dearest Papa, Mama, Birdie and Granny, by the time you get this letter, I'll be observing you all from the sky, enjoying the hospitality of Apsaras. If you can, please come and see where the Indian Army fought for you tomorrow. Best of luck to Birdie. Papa, you should feel proud. Mama, so should you.
Captain Thapar's last letter to his parents. It's evident the 22-year-old young man knew this would be the last he would get to write to his parents. Written barely 2 hours before the final assault on Knoll in Dras, it was clear Vijayant was only continuing the highest standards that had been set by 4 generations of his family. On that fateful day when Captain Thapar found out that his company commander had been killed in an exchange of fire on Knoll, he surged ahead along with Nayak Tilak Singh. The enemy just 15 meters away. The young captain still moved ahead. He was struck with a burst of fire and fell in the arms of his comrade.
I'm very proud of him. I've been an infantryman myself. I've been a commanding officer. We've been pushing men to achieve objectives and goals. Unfortunately, this time it happened to be my son to fall in the achievement of those goals.
But behind the brave face is the despair of a mother who says her son's sacrifice has been forgotten. His Veer Chakra is something that his family will always be proud of. But the captain's mother refuses to allow her younger son to join the army. She says that in our country, heroes are easily forgotten. And so the younger Vijendra, who though passed the entrance exam of the National Defence Academy, is today an electrical engineer in Bangalore. But his brother's lessons will continue to guide him.
This particular sacrifice of his inspires me every day that there is something in life that he's always wanted to achieve, and how, to what extent a person can go to achieve that.
Bravery is often something we have heard of in stories. Captain Vijayan Thapar's sacrifice is a lesson that for some, it's a way of life.
Join करना चाहता हूँ कि it's fascinating. Even my dad was in the army. I am very passionate to serve my country.
Proud to be part of it.
इंडिया के टाइम पे सीरियसली लिया नहीं. उसके बाद चांस बराबर मिला नहीं. तभी ये एक आखिरी चांस.
I came here basically for this. अगर आर्मी नहीं है तो देश नहीं है.
I feel that I have that stamina to beat the guys. I've never tried to be in an army ever.
I am physically fit to take part in this.
1999 के कारगिल वॉर के बारे में भी पढ़ा है.
I really want to be there fighting for my own country.
कोई भी देश परफेक्ट नहीं होता, उसे परफेक्ट बनाना पड़ता है। पुलिस में भर्ती होंगे, आर्मी ज्वाइन करेंगे, आईएएस बनेंगे, पॉलिटिक्स में हिस्सा लेकर देश की सरकार चलाएंगे। देश तब सुधरेगा जब हम सुधरेंगे। ये देश तब बदलेगा जब हम बदलेंगे।